You really got to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. You got to invest in yourself, because if you don't invest in yourself, nobody else is going to want to put their money behind you. Why would somebody want to put their money behind you when you won't even put your money behind yourself? I know people, they want to be rappers and all this and that. They won't even take their money to go to the studio. They waiting on somebody else to pay for their studio time. They waiting on somebody to come pay for their music video, all because they got a dream. Nobody cares about your dream. Nobody's gonna invest in your dream. They got dreams. Why would they take their money and invest in you and your dream when they have their own dreams? And not only do they have their own dreams, they have children or they have relatives that have dreams that they could put their money behind. So why would somebody come rescue you because you have a dream? Nobody's coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you at all, man.
Break out the pots, time to put the work on. Say they won't beef, I got the sirloins. Yeah, it's Mike Bands in this motherfucker. Oh, that's your wifey? Well, I don't think that you should trust her, cause she was giving crazy hair.
You are now tuned into the Hustle Reset Podcast After Hours with your host, Mike Bands.
Yo, what it do with the business is? Y'all know y'all tuned into another episode of the Hustle Reset Podcast After Hours. I'm your host, Mike Bands. And yeah, man. Gotta show y'all the drip, the hustle reset. The hustle never stops, but it can always reset with the Hustle Reset apparel, big dog. And little mama, whatever it is that you want to go buy, we got the Hustle Reset apparel. Y'all know y'all can cop that. Right now, the site is still down, but I'm gonna get it up. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get the site back up and running. But y'all can hit me up at the Hustle Reset Podcast at gmail.com, and y'all can put your orders in. This right here is a one-on-one, but I'm gonna have more coming. Y'all know I had to lace them with the red products. Y'all know how we do. I don't wore them before, but you know it ain't nothing new under the sun. So we had to bring them back out. You feel me? But yeah, man, it's up, it's up, man. I just shot it live, and I wanted to come back and shoot another episode right after my live because I love just shooting content. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a lot of time on my hands, and when I say I got a lot of time on my hands, that means I got a lot of time on my hands to do positive things and to do productive things. So why not give y'all the podcast? You feel me? Yeah, so today's topic is resetting your health. Reset your health. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things, but we definitely gonna talk about resetting your health because you can heal yourself if you just eat the right foods. If you eat the right foods, you can literally heal yourself. You don't have to take all of these different medications and stuff that these doctors be prescribing to you. You don't have to take that, man. You can literally heal yourself if you switch up what you put in your body because you literally are what you eat. It A lot of these animals that we consuming, they be sick. They be having cancers and um they may have diabetes and stuff like that. They have emotions. That's more important than any sickness that they have. They have emotions. And these animals, they be feeling certain type of ways before um they go to the slaughterhouse. And those emotions, they die with them. And when you eat them animals, those emotions transfer over to you. That's why you be angry all the time. That's why you be down all the time, sluggish all the time, because you are eating the emotion of an animal that's headed to slaughter. And those emotions travel. Don't think that just because it's an animal and it's cooked that those emotions did not die with it. And now you consuming the emotion. You consuming the sickness, whatever it was that particular animal had. And then you wonder why you sick. You wonder why you sluggish. You wonder why your blood pressure high. You wonder why you got diabetes. You wonder why you got all these things going on with you because it's the things that you consume and the things that you putting in your body. And I know that you are aware of these things. We are all aware of the type of things that this food has in it. And not only is it the food, the animal has a sickness or has the emotion, but they have to preserve these foods. So that mean they sticking it with steroids and whatever preservatives to keep it fresh from the time it leave from the slaughterhouse, from the time it go from the slaughterhouse to the store, and however long it got to sit in the store, and then you getting it, bringing it home and cooking it. Then you got to put it in the refrigerator and preserve it. this is flesh, dead flesh that we putting inside of our body that's done being slaughtered, went from the slaughterhouse to all of these different tran transitions, like, and stuff like that. And then we the last stop that it makes is inside of our body. You don't know what it's done been through to get to you to get on your dinner plate. It's done been through so many different phases, and the last stop is you. Think about that. The last stop is you. So whatever emotional distress that this animal done went through, anything from the time, not even from the slaughter, we gonna take it way back from the time that the animal was born and all of that, man. This was an actual living, breathing thing, and it's done went through the whole stage of life, then slaughter, then transported to the store down to you, and then you gonna consume it. And then you wonder why you sick. And if you're not aware, what you should be aware of these things, I'm making you aware, because awareness by itself does not free you. Discipline frees you. Because I was aware at one point in time, but I was still stuffing my face with burgers and fries and pizza and stuff like that. And I knew it was wrong. I knew it was wrong to indulge. And I knew it was wrong because after I would eat it, my body would react to it. I would actually have allergic reactions to eating certain foods. I would break out in hives. That's my body. That is your body. If you ever eat something and you break out in hives, that is your body rejecting it. And I would eat it and still, like, not paying no attention. I pop me a little Benadryl and I would be okay. And the next day I would eat it again. And then my blood pressure would be up. My cholesterol would be up. I went to the doctor. They told me I was pre-diabetic, and then they would give me medications and stuff like that. And I would still go eat the food because I was aware of what was making me sick, but I wasn't disciplined enough to stop putting that fork to my mouth, to stop putting that flesh to my mouth. Pause. But now that I've been aware and I've taken that awareness and turned it to discipline, I'm seeing the results of my discipline. I'm seeing the weight loss. I'm seeing the blood pressure decrease. I'm seeing now I'm not pre-diabetic anymore. I'm seeing it all and I'm loving it. I'm more energetic. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I exercise fasted in a fasted state. I wake up and I exercise in a fasted state. I do not eat anything before my exercise, and I don't even eat anything after my exercise. I don't eat nothing after my workout. I drink me a herbal tea in the morning before my workout, and after my workout, I would drink me a protein shake. I drink me a protein shake, and I won't have my full first meal, my first solid meal, until about 5, 6, maybe even 7 p.m. Like right now, it's late night. I still have not eaten anything solid because I'm in a fasted state. And a lot of times it'd be hard for us to fight those hunger pains. And the hunger pains are the hardest thing to fight because to it's so easy to cure the pain because it's a fast food restaurant on every corner. And they make the food so cheap. The food be, man, you get you a burger for 99 cents or $1, $2, whatever. It's so cheap. It's easy to cure that pain. It's easy to cure that hunger pain, man. So you got to become disciplined. And the more that you become disciplined, the better that you will start feeling, the better your body will start feeling, the better you will start thinking. You have to become disciplined because awareness shows you the cage, but discipline breaks it. Awareness shows you the cage, but discipline breaks it. Knowing that you can do better and not doing better still puts you in prison. It's still in prison. It still imprisons you. You have to, since you know better, you gotta do better. That's simple. And you'll live a long and healthier life if don't no freak accident happen to you. Your vitals, your vitals will be good. Blood pressure will be good if you just switch up your diet. Your acne will go away if you just switch up your diet. That's all you gotta do. You can go to the gym and just walk. Just walk for 30 minutes, walk for an hour. You ain't gotta do no crazy strength training that these trainers be trying to make you do and force you to do to keep you from not going back to the gym. All you gotta do is just switch up your diet because it's 80% diet, 20% gym, or it may be 90% diet and 10% gym. I don't know the numbers, but I do know becoming disciplined with what you put in your mouth and in your body would change your whole world. It definitely changed mine. I went from 302 pounds to 217 pounds in 1 year. In 1 year, but by being disciplined and just switching up my diet, I went from high blood pressure to perfect blood pressure in 1 year just by being disciplined. If y'all look at my first episode, my very first episode that I shot literally 1 year ago. I started my podcast January 2025. Right now we in January 2026, and you can see the difference. I'm wearing a medium shirt. My first episode, I had a 3X shirt on. So discipline, man, discipline is key. Discipline is key. And I'm on here giving advice, but I'm not giving y'all advice because I feel like I'm more intelligent than anybody. I'm giving advice because my experience. Wisdom is this pain that finally learned to talk. So I'm shedding my wisdom because I'm learning to talk about it freely and not feel self-conscious about it, because I would feel self-conscious and I would feel like a hypocrite getting on here telling y'all about putting the right things in your body, and I know I'm not doing that. I would be a hypocrite to do that. So wisdom is nothing but pain that finally learned how to talk. That's all it is, you feel me? Yeah. And I just want to just talk about a few different things tonight. You know, this the Hustle Reset podcast after hours. We don't stay on no particular subject too long. We bounce around from time to time or whatever. Definitely gonna talk about opportunity. Opportunity, because not every opportunity is meant for you. Not every single dollar is meant for you. You can't be out here chasing every dollar, because it'll lead you to something that you don't even want to be in. It'll lead you to a whole world of trouble, or it's just into a crazy situation that you never planned on being in. Desperation will make danger look like a blessing. If you too desperate, if you too needy, it'll make danger look like a blessing. Let that sink in. You can't be too desperate. You got to take your time, because people will manipulate you, making they'll be a wolf in sheep's clothing, dangling money in front of your face, but the whole time this money comes with strings attached. So you can't be too desperate. The money gonna come. Don't chase the money. Chase the passion, chase the dream, whatever it is that you went to. Don't chase the money. The money is gonna come. And don't get stuck at your job. Neither do not get stuck at your job, because being stuck at a job will have you comfortable and complacent. So don't get too comfortable at your job. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't work a job. Just don't get stuck at the job. Don't get comfortable. Do not get comfortable at your job. Chase ambition. If you got a goal, if you got dreams and aspirations, chase those dreams. The money is gonna come. Chase the dream. Chase the passion. Be passionate about whatever it is that you do. I'm passionate about my podcast. That's why I can hop on these cameras. I can finish shooting the live and hop right back on here and give y'all a pre-recorded episode. And I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it as soon as I finish, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make short clips out of this, and I'm gonna give y'all this information, because I feel like y'all need to get the information, and not because I'm 100% right about everything that I say and that I do, but I just like sharing information with y'all, because maybe I could help somebody, maybe I can inspire somebody. If you ever thought about doing content creation or whatever it is that you want to pursue, when you see me out here being consistent every single week and I ain't making $1 off this, I'm passionate about this. I love doing it. So, I get on these cameras and I get on these microphones and I just shed light and shed motivation, man. Let y'all know it can be done. Just stay consistent. Y'all watching me grow. Y'all are watching me grow. Y'all see me start a podcast 1 year ago, solo, dolo, bringing guests on from here from time to time and stuff like that. Now I got Charleston White coming in February 14th. I got Charleston White coming in. So y'all seeing the progression. Y'all seeing it. And a lot of people, they feel like they got to get on here and sell their soul. They feel like they got to get on here and do things to go against their morals and their values to get clicks and to get views and stuff like that. I probably could have been blew up. I probably could have been blew up if I went against my character. I probably could have been further along, but I wasn't willing to sacrifice my integrity and to sacrifice my beliefs for clicks and likes and views and stuff like that. The people who want to see the content, they'll come. I'm not rushing nothing. I don't have to rush anything because I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing. I'm not chasing the views. I'm not chasing the likes. I'm not chasing the clout. I just genuinely love getting on this camera, kicking knowledge. I like getting fresh, hopping on here. I like getting dressed. I feel like I'm getting ready for a $1 million production every time that I hop on these cameras. I treat this like $1 million production every time. I go buy me a fresh outfit. I go get a fresh haircut every single time I get on this camera, man. I don't even have my chains on tonight because I wanted to show off the Hustle Reset attire, but I was getting my jewelry clean and I let the jewelry store close before I went back to go pick up my jewelry. I actually forgot. I took my chains to the store to get clean, to the jewelry store to get clean, and I had some diamonds that had popped out my joint, so they was replacing, and I forgot to go back and pick it up. So that's what I'm saying. I was doing all of that just so I could, cause I don't even go nowhere for real. I don't even be going out no more like that. I be chilling, man. 2026, I'm chilling. I'm stacking my bread up. So I did all of this just to hop on the camera, get fresh, and talk to y'all. I don't have too much to do tonight. I'm just chilling, man. This the Hustle Reset after hours. So I'm just kicking it with y'all because I enjoy it, man. What do y'all enjoy? Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all enjoy. Like, what is your passion? And are you pursuing your passion? Or are you letting people talk you out of your dreams, letting people talk you out of your goals because they too scared to do what it is that they need to do to accomplish their goals? Some people will talk you out of your spot, they'll trick you out of their position because they too scared to dare to be different. They too scared to jump out on faith, to take a leap of faith. They too scared to do it. I'm not scared. I done lost family members since I done started my podcast. I done lost friends since I done started my podcast. And I just chalk it up to people not meant to go with you. Everybody's not meant to go with you on the journey that you're going to. The journey that you're going through, rather, or whatever. Yeah, because I wholeheartedly believe in this. I believe in it so much that I invest my money into it. I believe in it so much that I invest my time into it. You really got to believe in yourself because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. You got to invest in yourself because if you don't invest in yourself, nobody else is going to want to put their money behind you. Why would somebody want to put their money behind you when you won't even put your money behind yourself? I know people they want to be rappers and all this and that. They won't even take their money to go to the studio. They waiting on somebody else to pay for their studio time. They waiting on somebody to come pay for their music video all because they got a dream. Nobody cares about your dream. Nobody's gonna invest in your dream. They got dreams. Why would they take their money and invest in you and your dream when they have their own dreams? And not only do they have their own dreams, they have children or they have relatives that have dreams that they could put their money behind. So why would somebody come rescue you because you have a dream? Nobody's coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you at all, man. You got to be the savior that you're looking for. The savior that you're looking for, the savior that you keep looking up in the sky for. You have to be that saint. You have to be that savior. Cause ain't nobody coming to save you at all. And I know y'all done heard that saying, nobody is coming to save you. Your own parents can't even save you. They can raise you, but they can't save you. They can't make you get up off your ass and go to work. They can encourage you, but they can't make you do it because they got to get up and they got to go to work and do their thing. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to be the savior that you're looking for. If you want your life to change, you have to change. That's the only way that your life gonna change is if you change. If you want to lose weight, it's not gonna happen magically. You gotta get in the gym. You gotta switch your diet. If you want to get some money, you gotta save your money. You gotta invest it in things that will return instead of blowing it on liabilities. You gotta invest in assets. You have to be the change that you're looking for. I seen this movie with Morgan Freeman in it. I think it was called Evan Almighty. I know it wasn't Bruce Almighty, but the lady was talking to Morgan Freeman character because the character of Morgan Freeman, he was playing God, and the lady Morgan Freeman was telling the lady, like, people they pray to God to get them more courage. God doesn't give them more courage because they prayed for it. but he puts them in a position where they have to be more courageous. People pray for this and expecting some miracle, something magical to happen, but it don't happen like that. If you pray for more courage, you don't get more courage. You just get put in a situation where you have to be more courageous. If you pray for wisdom, you don't get more wisdom. You get put in a situation where you got to put your thinking cap on. You feel me? That's why I've been asking, for a spirit of discernment, for a better spirit of discernment. And you got to be careful what you ask for, because you're gonna get put in them situations where you have to use your spirit of discernment, to where you gonna have to sit back and analyze certain situations when you around friends or when you around family. Like, is this person really for me, or is this person trying to pull a fast one on me? Or are they trying to pull the wool over my eyes? And I've been noticing it versus like a few months ago when I would have just let any old and everything happen because this a person that I trust. No, I got the spirit of discernment. Like, so I'm put in them situations to where I have to use it because I asked for it. And I'm noticing things. I'm wisening up now. I'm becoming sharper. I'm not shout out to my sobriety too. I gotta shout that out, man. I haven't had an alcoholic drink in 22 days. 22 days. And I notice my mind is sharper when I'm not drinking. My mind is so much sharper. And I'm doing this for myself, but I'm also doing this to prove um I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, to prove to my probation officer that I could do this by myself. I don't need no help to stop drinking. Drinking is not an issue for me. I just be bored, and I drink. I don't even drink at the crib. Like, I go out and I drink, but I'm 22 days with not no alcoholic drink and no desire to even have one. I drink water and sparkling water. Like that, I've been cutting out on sodas. That sparkling water is a good thing that you could do if you want to cut sodas out, because it still got the carbonation in it. But yeah, man. I wanted things in my life to change, so I had to change the things in my life. Like, and I am becoming more sharper that I'm not drinking. My thinking process is a lot faster. I'm noticing things that I wouldn't never notice because I was under the influence. My money is stacking because I'm not going out to the bar, spending, running up $200-300 tabs and paying for this person's drink, paying for that person's drink. I can see my money because I'm not drinking. Money, drinking was an issue for me. I tried to say that it wasn't an issue for me. It wasn't the fact that I always had to drink because I wasn't an alcoholic, but when I did drink, I made irrational decisions. I did dumb things when I drank. The drinking wasn't the issue. It was once I did get drunk, that was the issue. Because I don't have a problem with stopping drinking. I can stop. I've stopped. I'm not drinking. Like, so, and not just to prove to my probation officer, but I'm proving it to myself and the people around me, because I don't like people putting me in brackets, because people will put you in brackets when you show up as the person who they've always known you to be. Then when you change, they don't recognize this person. They not hating on you or anything. They just don't recognize this new person that's done showed up. They still got you in this bracket over here. So when you show up as the new person, they feeling like intimidated a little bit, because like, oh, I can't get over on this person because they're a little bit sharper than the last time when we spoke. They remember uh what I said the last time that I didn't think that they was gonna remember. Oh, what's going on? He changing or she changing. Yes, you're becoming sharper. You're becoming more aware. So if you want the things to change in your life, you got to be the change that you're looking for. You got to be the savior that you're looking for. Stop looking up in the sky for somebody to jump out the sky and come save you, because it ain't happening. You have to save yourself. Anything that you want, anything that you pray for in life is already down here on this earth. You cannot ask for things that's already down here. You cannot um like somebody can't give you all the keys to success and then you turn back around and ask this person that's gonna give you everything that you need to be successful, ask them for other things. Like, no, I'm not giving you nothing. I gave you everything you need. What more do you need? I gave you everything that you need. You have to save yourself. You have to, man. You got to. And you have to remember that not every opportunity is a good opportunity. It's not every dollar is not meant for you. You have to remember that, man. And you have to put yourself first. Men, fellas, you have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself, it's gonna sound crazy when I say this, but you have to put yourself before your lady. You have to put yourself before your kids. You have to put yourself before your family. Because if you always putting everybody first, you gonna crash out because nobody's gonna be there for you. Because the man is the only person that gets love conditionally. I think my dog Chris Rock said that. Men are the only one who get love conditionally. The condition that we can provide something. The condition that we can protect. The condition that we are just there to hold the household together. So you have to put yourself first because you are that rock. You have to exercise. You got to eat right. You got to work on your mental health because you not only have your responsibility, you got the responsibility of your lady, of your wife, of your kids, or of your mother. Like, because you're a man. So you have to put yourself first. You have to, or you're not gonna be able to handle all of these other responsibilities. You're gonna crash. You have to put yourself first, man. You have to pay yourself attention, and you have to pay attention to the things around you. And when you out here dealing with these females and ladies, when you out here dealing with these men, y'all got to know the difference between attention and intention, because it's a difference. Somebody could just pay you attention whenever they want to pay you attention, whenever it's convenient for them to pay you attention. But if they have intention, they're not gonna pay you attention whenever it's convenient, whenever they have time. If they have intention, they are gonna make time out of their busy schedule to text you, to call you, to see how you doing, because they have intentions on pursuing you. They have intentions on not just paying you attention when it's convenient. They have intention to move forward with you in life. So don't have anybody around who just pay you attention when it's convenient. You need to have somebody around you who has intention on clearing their schedule for you, because they are into you and not just into what you can provide for them. So it is a difference between attention and intention. And you got to stop always being a nice guy. You got to stop always being a nice woman, because being a nice person don't get you nowhere in life. It don't get you nowhere in life, but the short end of the stick. I see good people get stepped on all the time because they too good. Life is about balance. You have to have some good in you, and you have to have some bad in you. Unfortunately, because that's the world that we live in. You can't be 100% good in a 75% evil world. You gotta become. You gotta be a lion out here. You gotta be a dog out here. You can't be a sheep 24/7, because the snakes it's a crazy world out here. And if you 100% good in this wicked world, it's gonna eat you alive. I see it happen every day. I see it happen every day. Like, no, I got somebody close in my life, very, very, very close, and they've been a good person since I've met them, from a child on up. But they still in the same situation that they was in from when I was a child all the way up to me as a grown adult. And they are old, and they still stay in the same house. They still drive the same kind of cars. They done had to get different cars because the car kept breaking down, so they would have to go buy another lemon, then buy another lemon, because they a good person. They always giving, 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 giving. So when it's time for them to give it themselves, they don't have nothing to give because they done gave out so much. Even when it comes to spiritual stuff, giving your spirit to these people, like, they spiritually drained, they financially drained because they just good all the time. You can't be good in a bad world all the time. You have to have some good in you, but you have to have that dog in you too, because you're gonna be giving out too much of your energy to people who don't deserve it. So you can't always be good. You gotta stop being a nice guy, fellas. You gotta stop being a nice woman, ladies. You gotta develop some some something, like, You can't always be good. You can't. You feel me? I ain't gonna be up on it long because, like I said, I just shot a live. That's gonna post here soon. I just wanted to come on here and kick it, give y'all a little bit of game tonight. You know, I'm just chilling. I got my dog Charleston White coming February the 14th. It's going down. 607 Unk. It's going down at Roar, 633 North Liberty Street, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Doors open at 7 p.m. I got my dog Ty McLaurin and Jason Tuttle. They opening up the show. And it's a hustle reset event. The hustle never stops. It always reset. And y'all gonna keep seeing me get better and better and better every time I step on these cameras. Y'all gonna see me starting to look better. The episodes gonna get better. The guests gonna get better. The production gonna get better. It's just gonna get better. We not playing. I'm not playing. So many people doubted the process. And I ain't trying to, outdo nobody and nothing like that. I just got a point to prove because a lot of people walked away when they thought that this was impossible. And I'm just doing this to show you. As long as you believe in yourself, ain't nothing impossible. So the people who doubted me, it's cool. I ain't even holding no grudge because I know you only doubted me because you doubt yourself. You can't see yourself doing certain things, so you think that somebody who you came up with or somebody who you raised or somebody who this close to you can't be successful, can't get to that bag, can't drive the car that they want to drive, can't wear the jewelry that they want to wear because you ain't never accomplished nothing. But I'm gonna show you through me that you can be great. You can be great. You can. Because I'm great. And I'm gonna show you just how great I am. And hopefully that'll spark something inside of you to motivate you to get up off your ass, to stop depending on other people and depend on yourself because nobody's coming to save you but you. You gotta get to it, man. Anything is possible. And I'm the definition of it. If anything was possible with a person, it would be me. No games, no gimmicks, I ain't tooting my own horn or nothing. I gotta motivate myself because y'all ain't gonna do it. It's another episode of the Hustle Reset Podcast, After Hours. I'm your host, Mike Vance, and the apparel is definitely on the way. You feel me? Thank y'all.